I've been involved in security now for 18, almost 20 years. I started out in intelligence in the military. I then moved on and worked for a startup company in Hong Kong, built it up until we sold that to China.com. I then migrated from there into Vendorland, started working with software technology companies, migrated across and spent 8, almost 9 years working for 2 of the big 4 consulting firms on global and regional levels. And now here I am in consumer land. So I've seen the whole security conversation from probably every perspective that you're likely to see it from, apart from being a hacker, which I'm not. The major one for me would be the speed of change that's happening. 10 years ago, it took longer to stand up projects. The market didn't move as quickly. At the minute now, we have organizations that are facing disruptive change. It's forcing them to be doing things a lot faster than they were doing in the past. The threat landscape is changing incredibly quickly. And then you have players like F5 in the marketplace, which is moving through with new solutions at such a great pace. So as a security professional, it's adapting to that speed of change. It's understanding how to balance that relationship with your key strategic partners. And I think more now than 10 years ago is that ability to drive security relevance and messaging into the senior executive of organizations. I think we've gone through the early days where you had script kiddies doing types of attacks, and then we went into small little entities that were doing the nascent kind of commercial attacks on organizations. Now we're starting to see very large levels of organized crime, very deep pockets, for example, paying people to go to university to get a qualification to be able to come and use in hacking against organizations. So the commercial aspect certainly has come on in the last period of time. And then, of course, the rise of nation states and governments being behind some of these hacking attacks. So it's changed a lot. Not every organization has changed at the same speed and pace, but that's obvious because they face different kind of scenarios on that. I think from my own personal experience, when you look at it, security is very high on the organizational agenda. It's finally got to board level. Reporting through, for example, on occasions to Audit and Risk Committee, there's a lot more focus now. They're demanding a lot more data, they're demanding a lot more answers. And that's been a really important and really good change. I think that really comes down, you've got to be in the marketplace, you've got to deliver, you've got to develop relationships with vendors over a period of time. Coming to conferences like this certainly helps as well. You've got to have good technical security people in your team. So that's the thing. When you're moving out to choose those kind of technologies, you've got to be very, very clear about what it is you're trying to achieve. And then you've got to get those requirements clearly laid out so you can evaluate the technology against that. That would probably be one of the most critical things. I suppose on the other side as well is the ability to take the technology that is being provided by multiple organizations and be able to put that into a narrative for the executive. So they understand why are they being asked for funding to do certain things. How does that fit into the overall risk management profile of the organization? How are they going to see value from that? Well, other security professionals out in the marketplace, I wish you the best of luck. Stay calm. It's a really busy time. It can be very challenging. It can also be a lot of fun. Really just got to apply yourself and enjoy it.